Hi, Tana Marshall here with your Feel Good Friday message. And today I want to talk to you about healing yourself. And this is something that I have done on a large scale, on a small scale. I'm going to talk about something I did on a smaller scale recently. But it's something that anybody can do. And I'm sure that you've heard about miraculous healings. If you've been doing any kind of studying in the spiritual world or the self-help world, there are always studies about that. And also there's a great resource for movies, if you're interested, called FMTV. If you've heard of the movie called Food Matters, they have created a whole community and they actually have their own movie channel. I guess it's a movie channel. I mean, you subscribe to it and you have access to all of these movies about health and healing and wellness and food. And some of it's upsetting because it's about a lot of the not so great stuff that's going on in our country with healthcare and with agriculture and all that kind of thing, but it's very educational. And there are a lot of movies on there about people curing themselves of all kinds of illnesses, from cancer to MS to just regular everyday things like a cold. But I want to talk to you a little bit today about it from my perspective, because I had an issue over the holidays and I didn't know what was going on. I got all these itchy bumps all over my body and I thought that they were bites because they looked like little spider bites. I've always been getting spider bites here and there my whole life. And I thought no big deal, but a whole bunch of them kept popping up and they were so itchy they were making me nuts, and I was scratching them so much that they were bleeding. And I didn't know what was causing them, and they kept coming on and I was getting more upset about it and frustrated because I didn't know what to do about it, because I like to treat things naturally. And that's what I always encourage people to do too. And people are going, oh, you should go to a dermatologist. It's like, well, you know what? They're probably just going to want to give me a drug or a prescription cream, and I'm not interested in that because there's an underlying reason for this. And once I get to that and I heal my energy body, my physical body will heal. And so I went to my primary go-to resource for anything physical that's going on with me, Louise Hay's book, and I have the app now, Heal Your Body, which gives the emotional issues behind just about any physical ailment. And whenever I go there, it's pretty much right on. So I had so many things to look up there. I was looking up bites, itching, skin bumps, right side of my body because it was primarily on the right side of my body, my legs because it was primarily on my legs. And so it was kind of interesting to see all of these things. And then I just had to get quiet and ask myself, what is going on? And then what I got was, there's something I'm itching to do. And then I had to figure out, what is that? What am I itching to do? And I noticed that every time I spent time with people, whether it was my husband or friends, or we went out with friends, they calmed down and they started to heal. And so I realized, okay, I'm itching for connection because I'm somewhat isolated, living with my mom during the week and taking care of her. I don't have a ton of contact with my friends. Even my husband, I don't see him during the week. I only talk to him maybe once or twice a day. So I realized I'm itching for connection. And I'm probably itching to get out and about, and because I don't get out that much either. It's not very easy for me to get out and go to lunch or dinner with friends, or when I have my Disneyland days, I have to have a whole team of people in place to take care of my mom so I can be gone for the day to do that. And same thing on the weekends. I've got a great team in place. But on a regular basis, I can't just go and do what I want to do. And I think that was frustrating me, and it was manifesting as these itchy bumps. And so once I realized that, they started to get better. And also during this time, I watched a Wayne Dyer DVD that I had just gotten from Hay House that was of his lectures over in Europe. He took this inspirational tour with a group of people, and they filmed all of his lectures. And during one of the lectures, he was talking about his daughter Sage's experience of when she was about 6 years old and she had bumps on her face. And again, the dermatologist said, well, we can give you drugs or we could burn them off, and she obviously didn't want that. And so Wayne and his wife suggested that she talk to the bumps and try to heal herself. And so she did. And what I thought was so cute is that she wouldn't tell him what she said, but whatever she did it for 3 nights, and then the bumps went away. And I felt like I was meant to see this when I was watching this DVD in the midst of having this experience. And so I thought, I'm going to talk to my bumps, because I've been looking at them with such anger and frustration, going, why are you here? Go away, I don't want you here. And so I started talking to them. And she actually finally told her father what she said. She said she sent them love. And she said, okay, I thank you for being here, but I invite you to leave. You can leave now. And she imagined them falling off of her body. 3 days later, smooth skin. So what felt good to me was to imagine them fading away. The redness kind of easing up and just fading into a normal skin tone and just kind of clearing up and disappearing. And they started to disappear. And so it was, whenever anything like this happens, it just blows my mind, even though I've done it before, because I've told the story before, but really, really quick. I was diagnosed with lupus when I was 15 years old, and I had very bad arthritis. I could hardly move. I lost weight though, yay, because I had a loss of appetite. But I just kind of dealt with it over the years, and I had a job after high school working in a flower shop, and it was freezing, and I had a really bad relapse, and the doctors put me on drugs for a week, steroids and Darvon, and I was completely drugged out, in a total stupor for that whole week. And I thought, I don't like this. I don't want to feel like this. There must be a better way. And so that's when I started studying health and healing when I was 18, after that experience, and no more drugs. And I just was as healthy as I could be in every aspect, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, because it all works together. And what's interesting is I was pretty healthy over the years. The arthritis pretty much went away. I still have fatigue every once in a while. And I made sure that whoever I worked for knew about this, so that, if I had a day where I called in and said I can't get out of bed, they understood what was going on. And it wasn't until 2008 when Eckhart Tolle had his online class with Oprah for his book New Earth when it came out, and they just replayed it on TV recently, and I got it on tape. I'm so grateful. He was talking about how we identify ourselves, whether it's a role we play in our lives, we're a mother, a father, a daughter, an aunt, a sister, or if it's our job, like I'm a life coach, I'm a holistic consultant, you might be an accountant, you might be a publicist, you might be a musician, whatever it is, you identify with that role and you think that that's you. And I realized I had been identifying myself with lupus for years, and in that moment I was ready to release it, and I did, because I knew I was hanging on to it, because I needed it as the excuse for my fatigue. It was kind of a vicious cycle. But I thought, if I don't have the lupus to blame my fatigue on, people are going to think I'm lazy or unproductive. But when I was ready to let go of it, I felt something click here and in my heart. And I called my doctor, and I went in and I said, you need to test my blood. And she did. She called me a couple days later and she said, you don't have lupus anymore. And I felt so powerful. And that's really what I want to convey to you. You are so powerful. You can heal anything going on in your life. And that's one of the reasons I love Louise Hay's book so much. You can heal your life. Because healing not only takes place in your body, it takes place in your mind, it takes place in your heart, it takes place in your spirit, in every aspect of your being. So if you are having an issue or you feel out of balance in any way, I just want you to know you can heal yourself. Whether it's something like lupus, a chronic illness, or whether you have something like I had, like annoying itchy bumps, mystery itchy bumps. You can heal it. And there are tools out there, so many resources. Check out FMTV, tons of resources there. Mercola.com, one of my very favorite resources for anything health related. So much great information. You can learn so much there. He has great products. I trust anything that he makes. And just do your research. This is something that I love to encourage people to do. Do your research, because you can fix anything in your life, whether it's your health, whether it's your body, your mind, your spirit. You can do it. And I am proof. I've done it. And Louise has done it too. Go read Louise Hay's story about curing herself of cancer if you haven't read it. It's in her book, You Can Heal Your Life. And just know how powerful you are. You are incredibly powerful. And if you want a real powerful story about healing, go read Anita Moorjani's book, Dying to Be Me. She basically died of cancer. Her whole body, her organs shut down. And she had a near-death experience and understood finally that it's all about love. And she understood how loved she was. And that if she came back, her body would heal very quickly. And her cancer was pretty much gone. All her tumors shrunk in about 4 days. And it's never come back. and she tours the world telling her story. And she wants people to understand, first of all, she wants them to treasure their magnificence, because that's what she learned in that experience. But also that love heals everything, and it's self-love. And I just want you to love yourself and know that you can heal anything. Doesn't matter what it is. You can heal it. And I'm proof, she's proof, Louise is proof, lots of proof there for you. So, and one thing that keeps you healthy and helps well-being is just feeling good. And I hope that these videos every week make you feel good, because it makes me feel good doing them for you. And I want to thank you again for watching. And if you have a story, if you've cured yourself, if you've healed yourself, share your story, because everybody needs more proof. We can never have enough great stories about people healing themselves, what they did, how they did it, and the fact that they're there to support each other. We're all here to support each other on this journey. So I'm here for you. And again, thank you for being here. And if you do enjoy these videos, please subscribe to my channel on YouTube and forward to your family and friends if you think they would enjoy it. And if you would like these videos delivered straight to your inbox every week, jump on over to my website, TanaMarshall.com, and join the mailing list and claim your free gift. And with that, I just want to wish you a happy, healthy weekend. No matter what's going on with you, you can make it better in any aspect of your life. I'm here to always support you in that and remind you of that. And just go do it. Do whatever makes you feel good. Know it's going to get better. Tons of resources for you. It's all going to be fine. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next week.